has kept face with the PDP. You've been there from the beginning. You stood firm. When the big wigs, some of them who consider as big wigs left the PDP, you stayed. And then when the primaries were to be conducted, you openly told Nigerians that whatsoever becomes of the outcome of the primary will be acceptable by you. You went through the primaries, you were tested as well. Now, Your Excellency, do we say there is more to your reaction after the primaries?
You see. You know, I've had a lot of people say, oh, Wike said he was going to abide any acting that come. What does that mean? You have promised us you are going to do transparent election. And believing in that promise, I have to say yes, I will obey. Now, you watch what happened in that election. Every candidate or every aspirant has spoken and gone to sit for the voting to commence. Just for us to hear the chairman of the electoral panel, there's an announcement. What announcement is it? An aspirant has come up. I have looked at this, I looked at this. I'm hereby stepping down. He did not end by saying this, I'm no longer, I withdraw from the race. He went further, that they should vote for social person. Even that alone is subject to litigation. But as a law-abiding party member, I didn't go to court. We are finished campaigning. We are in process of voting. You allowed another person to come and say, go and vote for social person. What does that mean? But we allowed it. Ordinarily, I would have gone to court. I didn't go to court.
That is what worries some Nigerians.
So,
because we saw your reactions just after the vice presidential candidate was finally selected.
Well, what was my reaction? You know, people don't like to follow what has happened. When after the primaries on Saturday leading to Sunday, on Monday the presidential candidate came to see me in my house in Abuja. Right? Came to see me in my house in Abuja. The first thing he told me that, look, the national chairman has to go. Why? Because it would not be fair that the presidential candidate from the same zone, the chairman from the same zone. And I said, look, this is an agreement. Even before then, the national chairman had said, if the presidential candidate called from his zone, he was going to resign. Now, this is what the thing, it has happened. So why not do what you have agreed on? We met with the presidential candidate. You see, when you want to be a leader, one thing about leadership is integrity comes in. You must be able to honor on issues you have agreed with people. We met in London. All of us, with his own governor. With his own governor. And he told us, yes. He confronted the national chairman. And he said, yeah, he made that statement. And he agreed with us that the national chairman had to go. But that we should give him 1 week to work out. We didn't hear it again. Come on. How do you expect me at this time, as little as it is, you won't honor what you have told us? They start bringing excuses. Then what now happens when you become? You see, these are issues I cannot comprehend. No matter how anybody looks at, people can give all kinds of excuses. Oh, because he was not giving 5%. Come on, what is that?
You've been on this issue. Since
I have said it all the time. And yes, and we are still there. It's not correct. It's not correct. See, what people do not understand.
Fighting their own.
No, what are they fighting? What are they fighting? You see, some of you, it is not in every system you have strategy. There are people who should do the talking. There are people who will be quiet. So it's not, you see, my own approach does not mean it should be the same approach. But we know what all of us have agreed.
All the five of you are
of course. Now mention who has ever attended the rallies?
Among the
Yes, mention one. You see, look, what we do not understand, even before any good governor received him in government house, we said, do that. What's wrong? People started posting. We laughed. So we cannot tell you what is the approach. Forget about people. 25th is coming. 25th is here. 25th is here.
Just 9 days.
9 days. Everybody will see it.
Is it time enough for you to still, make final last minute peace?
No, we can't do that again. It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Between you and
we have said it that nobody can do about it now. They believe that they have won elections, so they don't need us.
when you mean it's over, you work against his interest.
I told you, I'm not ready to sit down again with anybody. That's not, you know what you want to interpret.
All right, Mr. Governor, for the G5 governors, as much as you say you're united, are you also united towards a presidential candidate?
That is not for you to know. We should not reveal everything to you. We won't tell you. We won't tell you.
If we rule out the presidential candidate of your party because of the SAR relationship, that leaves at least 3 front runners. As a politician, what's your test or what's your permutation?
Permutation how?
At least 3 front runners are left.
Yes.
If we remove the presidential candidate of your party,
yes,
with whom you have already said, final bye-bye, no way. So that leaves 3.
Yes.
Which of them are you endorsing?
What is your business?
Well, let me rephrase.
what is that? It's not a secret ballot. It's a secret ballot.
Let me put it this way, Your Excellency. So, I mean, people know you as a forthright person. A lot of people want to listen to Governor Wike because they expect he speaks truth to power. Yes. You can't, hold him back or say this is what you say. You can't tele-guide him. Yeah. So they are surprised that the same you, I mean, you've been campaigning for your governorship candidate in the open. In fact, you're wearing a shirt and a face cap that says who you're supporting.
That is my governor.
And it's open.
Yes.
So they're wondering, are you scared to not want to reveal that person? Because you're free to reveal the person you're supporting for governorship, but why not for president? Are you scared?
Let me tell you. So the mere fact I have not said so makes me not to forthright again. The definition of forthright is because you want me to say something at the time problem or the way you want me to say it.
You have your trend. It's your track.
No. You are making, see, in every war you go, there are different strategies you adopt. It cannot be the same strategy every day. It can't be. Assuming if you want to do that, you can also review your strategy. Assuming they're not considering that this is the strategy I wanted to adopt. Nothing stops me coming back. Is this right now? Why not do it this other way? So I don't owe you to tell you the strategy I will adopt. That I have adopted the strategy of speaking my mind every day does not mean, as far as this one now is concerned, that it's also the same way to follow. But what is important is whether you are going to achieve the result which you have outlined to achieve.
But the truth is, I mean, you're not just speaking to us, you're speaking to Nigerians,
Rivers
people.
But everybody knows that. My people here know. Rivers people are aware. And that's my own concern. My primary constituency is Rivers State.
Okay.
And you've told them who.
And they all are aware where we're heading to.
So speak to this, because for a lot of people now, they're thinking the permutation is you may have played yourself out of relevance. They're thinking, Governor Wike, yes, maybe last year, I mean, a lot of people was courting him as a beautiful bride, but now with the way things are going, I mean, he has not maintained that tempo. They think you may have played yourself out of relevance. Do you agree with them?
Yeah. Who is more relevant? Mention anybody in PDP that's more relevant than me.
Even your presidential candidates?
Who is more relevant? Are they not looking for me? If I'm not relevant, why are you looking for me? How many presidential candidates have come to see me if I'm not relevant? It is not to appear on Arise television that makes you relevant. It's not to appear on channel that makes you relevant. Who is going to command? Who has the full ownership to give the vote? Is it not on record in this country? From 2015 to 2019, APC never had 25%. Even when they had a sitting governor, who was their DG? It's on record. So it is not a question of you talking. We will see what will happen. Relevant is what can you contribute.
Your Excellency, there have been speculation.
That's what they call relevant. You are not relevant. See, so many people in PDP, take for example, there's one man in Yobe State, since 1999, PDP has never won anything. But these are people who will talk and you say they are people relevant. What makes you relevant? You can't win your state. What makes you relevant? When you cannot produce a senator. What makes you relevant? When you cannot produce a House of Rep member. Why should relevant be? Because you appear on television. Because Arise calls you to come and talk about the Wike. That is what makes you irrelevant. Relevant is to what you can produce to give to the party. As I sit here today, first of all, and I challenge anybody, whether we are not going to win the 3 senatorial seats.
Going by that trend.
That is relevant.
So going by that trend, just to add, that means that because the PDP has always delivered, River State has always delivered for the PDP. So going by that trend, people will say, why does the presidential candidate need you when naturally your people will vote for the PDP?
People not continue that way. Yes, all the one that River State have been winning. So what have we got to from it? Tell me. Tell me. Is it the right?
What do you think is political maneuver to achieve what you are trying to achieve? Turn the minds of the people against a party that they have always voted for at all levels and across all.
That is why people talk about confidence. You see, when you have built yourself to the level where people have confidence in you, people know you won't tell them lies. It is only when people see you, they don't trust you. They know what you are telling them now. As you move, you do a different thing. Look, as far as this state is concerned, I have fought battles for this state. Take, for example, you know our problem with Igbo State. I stood firm. We went to court. We won those oil wells. The same thing with Bayelsa. Before I came, the government was paying money to Bayelsa over Soko oil well. I said, no, it's our oil well. I want to read. I fought for it, and we won. Right? Now, if you look at all my level issues and the rest, so people begin to say, and look at the achievements I've made. Look at the achievements I've made. On Monday, which has never happened, how many months do I have? I'm still awarding contracts to reputable firms like Julius Berger. Who does that?
Why now, Your Excellency?
Why? This is when I've seen the money coming. The demand for I'm going to leave 2-3 months does not mean I should not continue with my work. People are still happy.
The money wasn't there all along?
But that's what I've been doing. I've been doing all kind of projects. Who has commissioned projects I have commissioned in this country? I did not only commission projects. I am bringing people from outside. You come and commission. Not the question of maybe some of these television. They say that it's not correct. These are old. People should come and see. It is on record. It is not. It's unbeatable. I beat my chest to say it. It's unbeatable. And as I'm living, first of all, I'm finishing well. I'm living with my shoulders high. I'm proud to say it.
You got out of government house.
I've never stayed government house for the past 2.5 years. I've left government house 2.5 years ago.
The question really,
what is it? What is special about the government house?
Your Excellency, the question really that I need you to answer, the more point is this. Since 1998, the local government election, up to the 1999 election, and all of that.
Yes.
These are people whose mind have always been in one place, PDP, all the way. Are you saying that it's possible for you to convince them that because of just one person, the presidential candidate, they should not...
It is not about presidential candidate. You see, you're making you are personal. Hold on. You are personalizing it.
I'm trying to disagree.
No. You are saying presidential candidate. We have problem with PDP. And until that problem is sorted out, and that we have continued to say that, whether the people will listen to me or not, let us wait till 25th of February. Let us wait and see. But the point remains that...
Will it not boil down to that? That it is because of one man that we are asking them to vote this way for presidential...
Is there any... Did they have agreement with any party? Is there any agreement that this is the party we must be voting for? Is there any agreement like that?
Ultimately, that then makes you guilty of anti-party activity.
What is called anti-party?
Asking people not to vote for your party in a particular election and vote for them.
Were you there? Were you in the meeting? Were you in the meeting? Okay. Let me ask you, when is anti-party? When Jonathan contested in 2015, did you not hear some governors came out and said, we did anti-party? Aloyi Babangida, did you not say that we agreed to vote against Jonathan? Did heaven fall? Why do you think heaven will fall now? I shouldn't so. Who told you that some people have two heads? They can do anything and get away with it, and others cannot do and get away with it. Who tells you that? Who's the first class citizen? I mean, you see, this is what I don't like.
But have you waited?
We have come out, and you see, it pains some of us. Like you said, how many of them could stand for the party? If I was this kind of characters that I cannot do, I know how many negotiations that some of my colleagues were even negotiating with the ruling party.
Yes,
I stood firm for this party. Most of these people now ran away from the party. They ran away, destroyed the party. And come now, you are telling me these are the people that will come and discipline me for anti-party.
Exactly.
Who the hell are these people?
Your Excellency, you know that there have been speculations from several quarters that His Excellency Governor Wike is thinking of leaving thought of leaving the PDP. Some had said you were going to the APC Labour Party and all of that. Have you ever given that a thought?
Have I not said it that we are not leaving the party? Yeah. Have I not said it before?
Why?
That we will still stay in the party and fight what we are fighting. We can leave the party for who? For those who ran away? Buccaneers? We can do that. We will stay in this party. Rather, they will leave and come again. We will not leave.
If you were to leave the party, what would you do differently?
The issue of leaving the party does not arise. I don't do that. I don't speculate.
Okay. Let me paint a scenario for you.
Just on this, I recall that, Mr. Governor, you had always challenged people that nobody can expel you or suspend you from the party. But there was a time it was reported you sought an injunction preventing the PDP from either suspending you or expelling you as the case may be.
No, you see, this is why I said to refuse certain things now. There are some things I don't want to reveal. We did what we did for certain reasons. We are also not people who can toy with. We know. Like I told you here, somebody can go on air to say you have been suspended. Right? Wrongly or rightly. Now within that period, certain actions you intend to carry out, you may not carry it out. I hope you've gotten the picture. We know. And so what we did was to, hey, you can't do this. You can't achieve this. Because we know where we're headed to.
Would you consider yourself a sacred cow?
For who? Sacred cow how? That is the kind of politics I have seen that nobody talks about integrity in government in politics. Everything is seen as a game. Nobody believes that some people can say, to hell with this, I won't be party to this. Or because they believe that you must be in power for you to be relevant. Look, I had the opportunity to go to Senate. I said, no, you should go to other areas. My area have had it sometimes. You should go to the other area. If I still want to be if that's what I call relevance, then I would have gone to Senate to still be relevant.
That's part of the mystery of this fight that
that's why you should respect us.
You are not building a safe haven for yourself.
What is the safe haven? What's the safe haven?
That you are decided, for instance, that still makes you relevant within
it is not correct. I have told you that relevance,
a kind of political uncertainty.
You see, that is also the mistake most of you make. Must you be empowered to be relevant? Let me ask you one simple question. Take, for example, you talk about Atiku. Since 1999, has it not been relevant? Has he contested election? No, let me see. It is the way you play yourself. It is not about you occupying a position that makes you relevant. It's about the role you play. That's what makes you relevant. Everybody believes that, no, I can't leave power now. Let me go there and stay, hang there. That is rubbish.
So are you attending the University of Politics? Are you learning from...
No, the point I'm making, I'm only trying to draw an inference that you must not only contest election for you to be relevant. That's the point I'm trying to make. It depends on how you carry yourself, the role you play. So that makes you relevant. I only made an inference so that you know that it's not contesting election all the time that makes you to be relevant. You can be relevant based on the role you play. How the society see you, how your people receive you.
So we expect to see you as the godfather of politics.
And again, that's nothing like godfather. You see, that is why we will also be having problems. For me, what makes me happy today, as I leave office, how will Rivers people see me? What did they think about me? Am I somebody they can trust? That's what makes the whole lot of difference. Can I walk on the streets and not looking back? That's what is important. Or I'll go and carry platoon of soldiers.